Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you.
The classroom buzzed with chatter as students stuffed books and scribbled last-minute notes. Yun sat at her desk, Rosie beside her, whispering about their upcoming assignment. Just beside them, Roy and Ricky sat stiffly, their eyes sharp, scanning their room as always. Wayne tried to focus, but her gaze drifted to the far corner, where Henry sat, tapping his pen against his notebook. He didn't look at her directly, but every so often his eyes flicked her way. With the sigh, Wayne opened her Mac's book, and there was a folded piece of paper. At first glance, it looked like nothing, a page torn from a Mac's notebook. But Wayne's eyes skipped. Making sure Rose wasn't looking at her, she opened it carefully beneath the desk. Today's after class, old music room. Don't run away from her again. Her fingers trembled. She quietly crumpled the paper and tucked it onto his clay sleeve before Roy or Ricky could notice. Henry didn't look up, but when their eyes met briefly, he gave the slightest note, calm, certain. You're daydreaming again. Did you even hear what I said? Sorry, I'm just tired. Rosie rolled her eyes and went back to the notebook. Henry tapped his pen twice, subtle. Then, as their teacher turned to the board, he lifted his hand and made the smallest motion with his fingertip. Why know what is mean? The whole music room, the round window on the door. That was the place. Her chest tightened. The memory of her mother's arms around her in the bathroom was still fresh. Her mother's face hidden beneath clearness cap. Wayne had cried and run, unable to hold it together. And now Henry was giving her another chance. She lowered her gaze, afraid someone could read her expression. When she finally looked up again, Henry's eyes were steady, waiting. He mouthed the word without sound. Trust me. Wayne's throat tightened. She gave the smallest of notes. Roy drifted behind her, suspicious. Everything okay? Yes, just bored. You're always bored. But Wayne's heart was racing. After class, she would slip away just for a few minutes to see the one person she missed more than anything. And this time she promised herself she wouldn't run. The old music room was dark and dusty, its windows half covered with faded curtains. Broken stands leaned in the corners, and grand piano stood silent beneath the cloth. Hardly anyone came here anymore, which made it the perfect hiding place. Wayne's hand trembled as the closed door behind her, the faint creak echoing like thunder in her ears. She pressed her back to the wood, her chest rising and falling too quite quickly. And then she saw her mother, standing near the piano, dressed in plain cloth that looks more like a worker's uniform. A cap pulled low over her face. The sight was enough to shatter her. Her lips sputtered, but no words come. Her mother stepped forward slowly, eyes glistening. My child, the sound of her voice was soft, broken, Wayne froze. Every part of her tone between running and falling into her arm. Minutes passed in silence. The only sound was the faint tickling of the old clock on the wall. Wyatt's fist clenched at her sides. Her mother opened her arms, but Wyatt didn't move. Her breath so shook as the tears burned in her eyes. Finally, after fighting with herself, after swallowing the pain that had lived inside her for years, she spoke. Why did you leave me? Her mother's eyes filled with tears instantly. Why did you leave us? Why did you never come back? Do you know how many nights I cried? Do you know how much I hated you? Her voice cracked, her hands trembling violently. She bit her lip hard, trying not to break down completely. Her mother took a shaky step forward. I never wanted to leave. I was forced when I thought if I stay away you would be safe. Safe? Do you know what it feel like to watch everyone else's mother hug them at school? To hear people whisper things about me I don't even understand? You weren't there. You just weren't there. Her mother's tears fell freely now. I wanted to fight, but your father's word, it was stronger than me. I had no choice. They took me away from you. Every day I prayed I could see you again, just once. Wayne shook her head, stepping back as though distance could shield her heart. You should have fought harder. You should have stayed for me, for us. Her voice broken at the last word. She finally collapsed on the nearest chair, covering her face with her hands. Her mother knelt in front of her, afraid to touch her, but unable to look away. I know I don't deserve forgiveness, but I never stopped loving you, not for a single breath. You're my daughter, Wayne, always.